So I'm getting ready to get on stage here in a little bit, and I'm going to be emceeing an event this morning, and later on speaking a little bit about public relations. I wanted to address a problem or a mistake that I see a lot of people make, and that's thinking that you have to be somebody that everyone already recognizes as, at the top of your industry, someone that everybody already looks up to, someone that everybody already cites as an expert before you start sharing your knowledge. And that's a huge mistake because, look, the reality is you do what you do because you're an expert at it, right? You are working every day in your industry and you know things that most other people don't. Sure, there's a lot of people in your industry who might know more than you. There may be more prominent experts. There might be people who are more famous than you. But that doesn't mean that you're not an expert. And the mistake that I see a lot of people making is they think, well, I have to be the absolute top of the food chain before I get out there, whether it be in the media or on stage or whatever. Launching a podcast, whatever it is that you're doing or that you want to do to get out there and share your knowledge. Too many people think they have to be the absolute top of the food chain because they're not qualified yet to start sharing their knowledge. And nothing can be further from the truth. So you've got a tremendous amount of knowledge, and to somebody, you're an expert. You may not be an expert to some of the top people in your industry, but you have tremendous knowledge to share that can benefit a lot of people. And not only are you doing yourself a disservice by not getting out there and not sharing that information, you're also doing a disservice to the people who you're trying to serve. So that could include your clients, but it could also include the people who are thinking about hiring somebody to do whatever it is you do. They're thinking about using your services or buying your products. If you get out there and start sharing your knowledge now, you're starting to build an audience. You're starting to build that authority status. You're showing and demonstrating your knowledge. You're showing and demonstrating your capabilities and your expertise. What happens when you do that is, first of all, you start to develop more confidence because you're teaching people something. You're providing value to the world. When you do that, that builds your confidence, not through this bullshit fake it till you make it, but through actually bringing value. The other thing is that it builds your audience, it builds your reputation, it puts you in front of people, and in doing that, it helps you create more impact. It helps you reach more people, it helps you generate more money. And when you do that, your business starts to grow, and then you can impact more people and make more money in the process. Now, the people who aren't as qualified as you, the people who don't know as much as you do, they generally don't have a problem getting out there and sharing their knowledge because they want to get out there. They've got that drive, they've got that hunger, and they want to get out here and start sharing so that they can grow their business. And because they don't have what you have yet, they're not worried about losing anything. They're not worried about looking silly. They're not worried about what somebody might think of them. So they get out there and they do it. But because you know a little bit or you know a lot, often you get this kind of imposter syndrome because you've learned a lot and then you've realized how much you didn't know when you thought you did know a lot. And so what happens is we start to shy away. We start to step back into the shadows a little bit. We think, well, I need to know a little bit more before I can get up there and kind of present myself as the expert. And that's just not true. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is use your expertise. Get out there, share your knowledge. You're going to impact a lot of people, but in doing that, you're also going to impact yourself. And that's going to help your business, but it's also going to help you impact more people. It's going to drown out some of these people who are not as qualified, who may be sharing bad advice, or they're sharing advice based on just their own thoughts, their own theories. They don't actually have the practical experience yet. They don't know what you know. So they actually could be hurting people. So it's up to you. You are an expert. Get out there and start sharing your knowledge. Help more people, and in doing so, you're going to help yourself.